Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Oh,
Hello.
Welcome to a special ASMR edition of Paranormal Tea Time because I still have no voice. And Andy has to be quiet
because
because his missus is sleeping.
yes, and it's 1:30 in the morning. I'm wide awake now.
Me too. So, to get things started, in case you guys don't know, our wonderful guest this evening is Andy. His last name is still up for debate. Andy Decodes, Andy Booth, Andy Alienate UK,
Alienate Andy.
Alienate Andy. But he is the host of Alienate UK over on YouTube. I've been co-hosting with him for, how long? His last name is still up for
3 years.
3 years. Oh my gosh, so long. And we have yet to get Stephanie officially on the show, so we had to bring Andy to us.
Yes.
I would be happy to get on the show.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know why I'm talking quieter. Like, I can talk in a normal voice.
You know, I did that. The other day. It was like someone was whispering. No, someone was shouting. So I started shouting on my phone. I'm like, why am I shouting? I'm just sat in the house on my own. Like, what? So anyway, yeah.
So this was happening all day to me at work because I couldn't get any louder than this. So they were all whispering back to me. I'm like, that is not helpful.
That's good. That's good though. They're all like coming down to your level at least.
Yeah. Except for I work in a pharmacy, so I work with a lot of elderly people who couldn't hear me. So I'm like, sir, I need your ID. I need your ID. And he just couldn't hear me. I had to take my cup and like bang it on the counter.
Bang it on the head.
Like, can I have your ID, please?
Thomas. Hello, Thomas. Is that Thomas?
That's Tom.
Hey.
Hey.
I've got all your stuff. Gonna get all ready.
Yes. Hi, Tom.
And I recognise Eddie Rodriguez and B. Who's the other one? Somebody else popped up as well.
We've got our emotional support cheese all ready for Gettysburg.
Now you can see mine just there.
Yeah. So everybody except for Andy got the memo tonight that we are tea drinkers here, and it's really ironic because the Brit is not drinking tea.
Do you know what? I prefer coffee. Believe it or not.
Wow.
But if I was to drink tea or coffee now, I was saying to Steph, I would not go to sleep till about September, October. It's not worth me. First thing in the morning, fine. It'll last me till like 2, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then, yeah, it's not worth having that second cup.
Stephanie, what are you drinking tonight?
So I found a couple new ones at the store. One of them that I did get is called Wedding. I'm not drinking that though. Tonight I'm drinking Murder on the Orient Express.
Ooh.
Yes, and it smells delightful. It is black tea, oolong tea, jasmine tea, and bergamot oil.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So I have to give a real quick shout out to the Mark T. Wendell Tea Company.
Okay.
Who actually sent me 3 bags of tea. Peach black, because everybody knows I love peaches. Vanilla black. And then the one that I'm drinking tonight, Victorian Afternoon. So thank you to Mark T. Wendell.
That vanilla black sounds absolutely delicious too.
Yeah. So
are you drinking from a new cup?
I'm drinking from my
Paranormal Tea Time. I still need to order one. I'm actually drinking from a cup that I've had for a very, very long time. I got this on my very first Mother's Day after I had Sarah, which was back in 1999. Ooh. So I got this in 2000.
Wow,
so,
vintage.
Yeah.
This is actually very, very good.
Yeah?
It's
Good.
leaf tea, so I have it steeping, but I add a little
Yes.
sugar, a little creamer, and it's so
I do have my Gettysburg shot glass.
yes.
I can
Oh, I love
pretend.
it. I know. Everybody's gonna miss you at Gettysburg. I'm not going either, so if it makes you feel better, I'm not going.
Well,
Yeah.
it was the options were right, us going on holiday as a family and then
Yes.
get a new car, or me be really selfish and go to America for 10 days. So,
I guess a
yeah,
car would last you longer.
yeah, and I already did that last year. So,
Yeah.
yeah, next year, definitely next year.
Next year, bring Becky with you so she can experience all the chaos that is Gettysburg.
Yes. I've already told her, she's like, no, I'm like, you are going.
Very good, very good. So, can you
Oh
talk
my
about what
goodness.
you're doing this week instead of going to Gettysburg?
I'm doing not a lot now. So I have charged, ready to take it out, the drone with the sticker on it. The teeth and all that was already on it when I bought it. So I'm going to go out, do some filming with the drone. Possibly tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow is the only day that I'm doing a podcast. I'm speaking with Brad Olson, and he's going to be talking about one of your favourite topics, Antarctica.
Oh, I do love Antarctica.
Oh no! So he was supposed to be on Friday, but I know he's travelling around the US. He's going to all these different conferences and that. So he said, look, can we switch it either side of Friday, either the Saturday or the Thursday? So I'm like, Saturday, I'll get shot. So, yeah, we'll do Thursday. So that was it. But I know we was talking about doing one today on our normal reality check. But because those news picking the car up around yesterday, today, tomorrow, I'm like, it's going to be like a last minute because it's like 200 odd miles away that I have to travel to go and collect it. So, and I just didn't want to be rushing back to sort it out to then just not be prepared because literally didn't get in and get sorted to like 3 hours ago. So wouldn't have had time anyway.
And it worked out because I could save my voice a little bit so I can actually talk because you heard my voice message earlier.
The voice message she left me, I am going to make that into a little skit thing. It is so cool.
Oh, it's terrible. I literally know what
It's like,
I sounded like a whale.
I don't even know what she said. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, just Thursday is the only podcast I'm doing. I'm recording one for somebody else next Thursday at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. So
Does that ever like get on like just I don't know, do you ever get just so exhausted that you're like, why don't I quit? Because your hours are so much different than ours.
no, because it's very rare that I do them at this time.
Oh,
That's
okay.
because it's
Okay.
only because I'm not in work. I'm on annual leave now
Yeah.
till the 3rd of August. So I've got the rest of this week, then all the next week off.
Okay.
But after I've done the 24-hour one on Sunday, Monday
Oh my
morning,
gosh.
I'm walking round, my eyes are like in bags, in bags, in bags. And I'm
Good
thinking,
luck.
I might do a quick podcast. I don't know.
It's bad because you get tired when you're running and you're running and you're doing,
Yeah.
2 or 3 a week. But then when you're not, you're like, maybe I'll just hop on and do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I
you miss it.
was gonna. So I sat down on the other side of the room. I thought, I'll just sit here for a minute, and then woke up about an hour and a half later. It's like, oh, maybe not then. So, but yeah, so that's really all I'm doing this week. Next week, back to normal. We've got John Hanson on Monday, and I'm going meeting John Hanson this week. I'm going down to the archives. I'm going to interview him there, and Shirley's making me a bacon sandwich, or free.
Nice.
So he's probably about an hour away, maybe.
Okay.
So it's not too bad. And then Wednesday, I think we have a guest on next Wednesday.
Do we have a guest on next Wednesday?
I'm sure we do, because what day is it today?
Wednesday.
No, we don't have a guest on next Wednesday.
When do we have a guest on that's in the chat?
We have a guest on that is in the chat on the 19th of August.
Ooh, yay.
The Shaman and the Shay Woman.
Shaman and shamaness.
Yes. But Lee Hatfield should be joining us on that one.
Oh, cool.
I explained the story to you, didn't I?
Yeah, that's okay. I don't pay attention.
It's okay. I knew you wouldn't.
I just...
Yeah. And then on Friday, I've got Drew Banky on, which I'm really excited for, because he's been doing a lot of telekinesis. So he's been using like a jar and having a sheet of foil on like a cocktail stick, and he's getting it to turn clockwise, then anti-clockwise. So you can tell it's not the wind that's doing it, because it's like in a sealed unit.
So I love those experiments. Remember when we were doing the experiments on the show that was like the pendulum experiments?
Yes.
I like the ones where they're in like a jar and you can't, like, nothing outside factors are.
Yeah, it's like a Faraday cage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully he's going to be doing some of that. I have Steve Mera coming on the first Monday of every month. So that's going to work. And that's it. It's just I've kind of had, since doing the one at the weekend, I've had a lot of, I knew it's like just I needed to shut down a bit to not do anything. So I'll give myself until today, and then tomorrow I'll kind of get back into it. But I'm making some videos for Karen on Festival of the Unexplained, because that's happening 7th, 8th, 9th of November down in Worcester. Worcestershire. Just Worcester.
Worcestershire.
Say Worcester. Worcestershire.
You know, we have a Worcester, Massachusetts.
Yes. Just say Worcester. You don't even have to bother with all them little bits and pieces in between. No one else does. Yeah, and then
no R's.
at the end of the month, I'm going to be filming with Jason Kenzie, Jen Roos, and Ben Kennelly.
Very cool.
For his Monsters and Something or Other TV show. So
I have to say, we went out in the woods this weekend and I saw no pug wedgies. I was extremely disappointed because I was in prime pug wedgie territory.
I mean, I will say, there was things there that I believe were probably elementals, although I just don't know what kind. So, we were getting stalked by a black bear and some coyotes. Like,
yes,
we had some we had somebody trying to get in the building. Like, we had some pretty intense moments.
Which we're going to talk about more next week, but we did see a bear.
I know. Yeah. Where I heard not much of a bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think.
It was crazy. It was really crazy.
Spirits stole my voice. They did.
Yes.
We did go traipsing around on some burial grounds, so it could be.
Yes. And I hope I wasn't just getting like, that's why I'm like looking a little paranoid, because I was feeling something on my ear, and I'm hoping it wasn't a tick that had been there since Saturday.
Why ticks on Saturday? Get it off.
I don't know, because I didn't look in my ears.
She's keeping it. It's a new pet tick.
Well, I think it came. Well, I obviously scraped it off. It was very hard to get off, but I can't find it.
Oh.
Hopefully it died with my purple shampoo that I
used. The American wilderness. Do you have ticks in the UK?
Yes. But the vegetarian. No, I don't know. We do have them.
They make you vegetarians.
No, they're only the Microsoft version.
Yeah. So we can say Bill Gates is releasing boxes of bioengineered ticks on his channel.
Imagine if you're driving down some country road and you see Bill Gates with just boxes and boxes, just touching them.
They drop them by drone now.
Oh yeah, that he bought off Jeff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ships them through Amazon.
Yeah. See, it's all coming together.
See, you can come over on this channel with us and let loose, because we don't have to worry about Google ads.
I know. And that's getting worse now, because they've changed the policy again. Basically, you'll be all right because you just can't speak about anything.
Yeah, so. We had some, but this past weekend was awesome. It really was. It was really, really cool. Nice place to camp as well, even though there's ticks and snakes.
I had to hold the snake.
Huh?
Yeah, I had to stay back.
A wild snake.
Oh, I didn't tell you I seen a snake in the UK a few weeks back.
What kind?
An adder. So I was driving through the countryside, and there's a housing estate on the right, and there's this like a big strip of rubber in the middle of the road. And as I'm getting closer, there's like a maintenance van parked up at the side. So I thought he had the side door up, so I thought it's something that fell out of his van. As I got closer, it was like a 3-foot adder. Like, oh. And then I'm coming back, and there's 2 magpies pecking at it. They'd been run over. And I'm like, that's the second snake I've seen in the wild in the UK. First one was alive, second one was dead.
So they're not like super common over there.
I've seen 2 in 7 years. Well, I've seen 2 in 53 years, but I've seen 2 within a 7-year period.
So my favorite Andy Came to America story is the cicada story.
Oh,
have you heard this one?
Huh?
Steph, have you heard this?
I don't think so.
Story? All right, Andy has to tell her about the cicadas.
Me tell it.
Yeah, because she doesn't know it.
Right. So you know when we went in that shitty, am I allowed to swear?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we went in that shitty pub that didn't do mushy peas, right? The one that was on Scotland. We went in, we had a drink, and we sat.
Yeah.
Oh, we sat downstairs the first night, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Because you had BMR 2.0 serving us, and we'd been in there, and then we was debating, was 2.0 like a little bit wasted, and then we just heard them drop all the plates and cups and everything. It's just a big shatter, and then we didn't see him again. So, but anyway, that's nothing to do with cicadas. So we come out, and I'm like, what the hell is that noise? Sound like a screaming child. And Sean go, oh, is it Sean or is it you? It's Sean. He went, oh, that's cicadas. I'm like, how many? He went, oh, probably 1. Well, how fucking big are they?
Yeah.
About big as cockroaches somewhere. I'm like, that can't be 1. He goes, is it every 7 years or 17 years or something they come out?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a bit like the guy out of Jeepers Creepers, isn't it? And that every so often to feed.
They're awful. They're so big.
So loud.
We had when I was still dating Scott and we were still living in Alaska, he flew me here to New York to meet his family, and they're quite a bit further upstate. And there was a restaurant, and I was like dying for a really good, decent chicken Caesar salad. So we go into this restaurant because it's like the only restaurant in town, literally, because it's that small of a town. And I step on something the size of my foot, and it crunched. And I was like,
Ew.
"What is that?" And Scott's going, "Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about." And I'm like, "No, no, no. I just stepped on something." He goes, "No, you didn't step on anything." Like he totally blew it off. And I was like, because he knew how I freak out about bugs. So we go in the restaurant and the waiter's talking to us. I said, "By the way," I said, I stepped on something the size of my foot that crunched. What was that?" And he goes, "Oh, it's a cicada." And I'm like, "A what-a?"
Oh,
So I had to Google, and I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "See, Scott, I told you I stepped on
I
something."
thought it was only like that big.
No,
No,
Did
this
Sean,
thing was huge.
they're like
did
this
Sean,
big.
did Sean
No,
lie?
No, they're like this big. They're not that big.
this one
Stephanie has a
like,
small foot.
That
I do have a
is
small
bigger
foot.
than that.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah. But then we got back to the hotel, and all you could hear was frogs and crickets.
And country
Nothing.
music.
I'd say more frogs and crickets than anything else. And it was so loud.
I do love the sound of crickets at night. I think it's
You
wonderful.
can hear crickets here. Like, you don't
Yes.
really hear them at night. You hear them during the day, like when you're walking through the woods and that. But it's probably only
Yeah.
about 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
No more than that. But not 300,000 of them. No.
Nicole, are there magpies here? Really? I've never seen a magpie. We have magpies in Alaska, and we used to call them camp robbers because anything that you had on your picnic table, they would just
We'll
come and
take
steal
it.
it. Like my mom used to make these gigantic pancakes while we were camping, and they'd always come and steal the pancakes. So they
Yeah.
were cute.
Over here, they go through like McDonald's bins and anything that's on the floor. So, same as crows. There's loads of them.
Yeah, we had a lot
But
of
you,
weird.
but you can
Weird
teach them. You can teach them to. You can teach them to talk actually, but you can
Yeah,
teach them
they're
to.
brilliant.
You can teach them to collect money on shiny objects.
That's
well.
why I want like a horde of crows.
Oh, you only need like
Teach them to
one or
rob
two.
people.
Put a little bandana on it.
They're just gonna pickpocket all the shiny things.
Yep.
Speaking of Gettysburg, guess who's in Gettysburg right now? Robert and Sandra Bandoff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
is that
they
them?
are. Look at that.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I know a few
Yes.
people that are there already too. So
Yeah, because I was speaking to Todd and Carmela, but they're not going because they've got other stuff that they're going to as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, and then the son's just graduated. Is he a fireman or something? Is one of the sons just graduated?
oh yeah.
I
Maybe
think.
Ryan Bowden's going. And
Yes.
and Simon Duke of Hastings, whose birthday it is today. So happy birthday, Simon Duke of Hastings.
Who?
His dog.
Speaking of birthdays, I think it's Faith's birthday too.
Oh, happy birthday, Faith.
Yeah, so happy birthday, Faith, in case she's watching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Tommy.
Yeah. We have to invite Tommy to the birthday.
Yeah. He's got a bad foot. He can't walk on it or nothing. It's like bad.
Oh no.
So yeah.
That's
But
not good.
he's okay-ish, kind of. So, but
I don't want to see if he has like a cast or anything on. I don't want to see it.
No, it's not a cast. It's. I'll let him tell you what's wrong with it.
Tommy Collum flashed us his bits while trying to show us his shoes.
Yes.
Oh no.
Live. And guess what?
They're not exactly in the same region.
Nope.
And
we never got to see. We never got to see shoes.
My goodness.
No shoes were discovered in the filming of that episode.
We have to
Well,
get
I'm
Tommy
certainly
on.
not gonna flash you, but I will show you my jammy pants.
Oh, Michael Myers.
Ooh.
Michael Myers.
M&M.
Did I tell you I got a friend request the other day from Michael Myers?
Ooh.
Yeah, I was excited, but profile picture didn't match, so I was like, I don't know you.
You never know.
Yeah, you
You
don't
never
see him
know.
without the mask.
We
It
have
could be anyone.
actually.
Hmm.
I want to say in part 5, maybe. I think it's
Well,
5.
technically, you see him in the very first Halloween movie as a child.
Technically, yes. Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm just looking, I've got a Halloween plate on the wall, but I can't see it.
Aw. I know. I'm like, now I'm looking at your thing. I'm like, where?
I think it's behind the monitors somewhere. I've got Lost
Aw.
Boys, Jeepers Creepers, Children of the Corn, Siren Head, The Omen, Nosferatu. You've got to
Wow.
say it like that. And a couple of others. American Werewolf in London.
Cool.
So,
I feel like that's very appropriate. The American Werewolf in London.
yes, it is. It is.
So we have not talked about any of your encounters or paranormal stuff yet.
No. Have I spoke to you since I come back off holiday?
Not really.
Have I not told you about what we're seeing coming over onto the well, came from behind the apartment block and then flew out over towards the sea?
If it's flying, it's either a silent helicopter, a pterodactyl, or UFO.
It was more like a bird without wings that was like a rugby ball, a soccer ball. So me and Beck had gone down. It was about 9 o'clock, so we had to walk down into the town, and there's a wall like at the top because the beach is down the bottom of the cliff. So we just sat on it, like looking at the town, overlooking the sea, and we're looking up to where our apartment is because we're up on the 4th floor. So they had rooftop pool, bar, restaurant, and all that on there. So we're looking up to that. That's when you're on the road and you're looking up. It's like 7, 8 stories high because it's up and then up because it's all built on the mountain. So I'm looking at that. Mothman probably was. Who's that American? How do they know about my silent helicopters? Who's that?
I don't know.
Misanthropic American says there are no silent helicopters.
There are silent helicopters. I've heard it. I've not. I've seen it. So anyway, so we're sat on this wall and I'm looking down the hill and Becky's like facing me. And these seagulls, all they had was seagulls and pigeons, no exotic birds in the Canaries. But anyway, so there's a few swifts and swallows flying about, the little midges and all that. And then from behind our building, see this bird come out, and I thought it's a seagull. So I thought it's going to fly over and start mingling with the others. But it doesn't. It goes in a straight line. So the height of it stays the same. So as it comes over the road and over the beach, it stays the same height. It gets about, I'd say, only about 30 foot over the water and then just vanishes. There's no cloud there. There is low cloud, but it's about 7 miles away. And it's just like, it looks like a tic tac. So it's like this, but elongated.
Yeah.
And the edges like that are like dark, either black or dark grey. It's hard to tell. And it's just moving in a straight line. Lasted about 10 seconds. I'm like, oh, do you see where that went? I wasn't even looking. I'm like, that was well weird.
Yeah.
And then I kept looking out to see if it's comes round and comes back, but nothing. There was 3 seagulls and 2 pigeons, and we sat there for a good 15 minutes afterwards and didn't see it again. So I don't know what that was. No sound coming from it, no smoke, no lines, no lights. It's probably about so big.
Did it have lights on either end?
No, not that I could see.
Okay.
No sound.
I
It
know
didn't
there's
go up
been
and down. Just went,
yeah, there's been some Tic Tac ones here in the Hudson Valley that have been seen, and sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes people say they have blue lights on both ends.
oh.
So
See,
yeah,
it could have lights on it, but because the sun was setting, there's
yeah.
a lot of reflection in shadow, so it's quite hard to tell, to be honest.
So why, like, because you have a lot of experiences for somebody who doesn't go out super often looking for things.
That's the thing. I'd say 95% of my encounters have been when I'm just doing nothing, just going to work, going shopping, or going for a walk. So,
And that's
also,
how it is too. It's that way with the paranormal too. It's always when you just when you're not trying, when you're just sitting and you're just listening
yeah,
and just waiting, like that's when stuff happens.
yeah. I'd say the creepiest one was I was at me sister-in-law's mum and dad's house. I think it must be. He was having it's either a barbecue, Christmas, someone's birthday, something like that. Tommy wasn't there, didn't know him then, and
It's not a big birthday.
no, and I'd had a few to drink. And so what I'd done, I drove to my mum's, and then I got a taxi with my mum to sister-in-law's parents' house. And I was going to go back. My mum goes, "Oh, it's all right. You stay here. Keep brother company," because he was sleeping downstairs. So I'm like, right, okay then. So we slept downstairs. I was on one sofa, he was on the other. So watching MTV when they used to play music. That's how long ago it was. Yeah. So
Long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like back. It must have been 90s, early 2000s. Oh, it was 90s. It's got to be. So we're there. So the main road that runs across the front of the house is the A6, which is a main road. When it's busy, it's busy. And then about 100 yards down, you've got 4 bridges that go over. So it's like motorways and bypasses and all that, and they all link up together. So it's a really busy area. At about, I'd say it must have been about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you could hear kids about, I'd say between 4 and 6 years old, running around outside, laughing and playing. And I went to her, "What's that?" He went, "Oh, you hear it all the time." "Well, what are you on about? You hear it all the time?" "That's kids playing outside, or like 3 o'clock on a Sunday morning." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You know, like they're not really kids, don't you?" Because I spoke to him about it the other week. And he goes, "Yeah." So the story of this is the house is on the corner, yeah, and there's a dirt track that goes down. It goes down to a cemetery, a Catholic cemetery called St Mary's. You've got a monk's house there, where is it the diocesan,
The diocese.
of that area lives there, and there's all weird stuff that goes on in there. The house where we were staying, that used to be a hold for when they were taking the bodies down to the cemetery before they was buried. So they was kept in the basement, but that was all filled in with concrete. So, but you could still hear the kids playing about.
Wow.
So yeah, that I sobered up like that. I wanted to go home, but I didn't. But as soon as he heard it, it kind of like just faded out. And there's a little window, so I'm like, say I'm sat here like that, so there's a little window there, and I wanted to look out, but I was scared of what I'd see if I did, so I didn't. And then the sound just stopped.
the thing with the kids always freaked me out, like the black-eyed children, and leave
Well,
the kids out of
well,
it.
back then, I didn't even know about black-eyed kids. It could have been black-eyed kids. It could have been anything.
So, operator wants to know, has Andy done any urbex?
No. I was going to do it once. Well, we went to do it, and we got there. So there's an old manor, probably about a quarter of a mile from where I live. So it used to be a family home. I can't remember, say the Thomas family or something. And then it was the parents that had it. Then the daughter inherited it, and she opened it as a private, like, grammar school. And then there wasn't getting the funding that there was getting, so it went back to being a housing somewhere, and then they just didn't have any money to keep it running. So it's all derelict now. And we was going to go there. We got all the way down there, and literally that week before, they put a massive 8-foot metal fence all the way around the property. Yep. And then the other place we was going to go to, it's an old leather works. Security on the door all the time, and we turn it into apartments, so you can't get in anywhere. It's not like it is in the US. It's like over here, you go in, it's like they turn up like 10 minutes later with a security van with dogs. So, because everything's CCTV. Everywhere's cameraed up now, so it's just not worth it.
Well,
you probably
a lot of Americans don't like having flock cameras up alone. Nobody wants to be monitored.
I know. You get 10 minutes there before someone turns up. Someone would grass you up, or it just set the alarms off. So it's just it's not worth
the potential arrest.
Yeah.
We have a lot of open spaces and stuff that I feel like in the UK, like, space is used more efficiently.
We don't have it.
Yeah, exactly. Things aren't getting left abandoned or rot like they do here.
Exactly. Yeah, that always strikes me as odd. Like, how do people allow that to happen? And at least turn the buildings into something useful.
You do. There's a place in, I'm going to say Peterborough. It's like right out in the sticks. So it's a long road, and it's all private houses. And it's like, you can see there's all different houses. There's like bungalows, there's 2-story, there's farmhouses, there's new builds, there's old and all that. And you go down, and there's one row where there's about 8 bungalows on the right hand side. All really nice. And you get to one, you can only just see the roof of this bungalow. The garden has just gone right over it. But I looked into this to find out where it is. And what happens if the person who lives in that house, if they die, they don't have any family to hand it to. The deeds have to stay. I think is it 50 years or something? They can't do anything for so long, so they've just got to leave the house. No one's allowed to touch it. Wow. It's similar in France as well. It's slightly different, but if you've no family to pass it on to, you can't. Then the government or council can't just go in and take it. Oh, wow. It has to be left for a certain amount of time, and nobody's allowed to touch it.
Okay.
Oh, in case any long lost relatives come out of work and
yeah.
I'm sure it's either 30. I'm sure it's 50 years. It's like copyright sort of thing. It's very similar to, when you're not allowed to touch music for so long. It's the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
well, even in Alaska, we have like places like there's a very popular hotel back in the day that they violated so many codes, and the son of one of the more popular dermatologists in town had owned it, and he was letting like drug deals and ODs, and it was a bad place. And so they eventually shut it down with all these code violations, and he just let it sit and rot for years and years. And it was ridiculous. Like, come on. And just because you own it doesn't mean you can just sit there and let it rot, but apparently that's how things work.
Yep. As well with the manor houses and all that kind of stuff, a lot of them are A and B listed buildings. So if anything happens to it, you can't touch it, even if it's even if it has a fire, unless it's got so much percent structural damage, it has to be left exactly as it is. You can't go in and renovate it. You can't do anything with it whatsoever.
Wow.
But like I said, because of smaller places in the UK, it's easy for them to just fence it off so you can't get in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas obviously the US or anywhere else bigger than England, you can go, like even Scotland, you just find like a house or a building just right out in the middle of nowhere because most people probably don't even know it's there.
Mm-hmm.
See, the difference is in America, fences don't stop us.
Yeah.
Well,
People don't care.
they wouldn't stop me, but they have these things. It's like a barrel on legs, and it's got black and yellow checks on it, and it's a mobile CCTV unit. I don't know. Have you got them in the US? They've got like a tripod. They stand about 1.5 feet off the ground, and they're probably about 4 foot high in total. And it's full 360. So when you go up, they pick you up straight away. It's got facial recognition and everything on them. I'm sure they've got night vision on it as well. And they've just got them right in the middle of the ground. So as soon as you walk in, they'll get you from any direction.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. I don't think we have the.
I want to say we have something similar though, because up at West Point, they were doing a lot of construction along the road through Bear Mountain, and I did get a speeding ticket from one of those things. So yeah, and it totally had the front of my car, the back of my car when they sent the evidence of me speeding.
Why were you speeding, Stephanie?
Because I don't think people should be going 35 miles an hour. There was nobody out there.
should have said you was getting chased by Dogman.
Something.
I did do some urban exploring once by accident. I was also very drunk.
Did you wander into an abandoned building?
I wandered onto an abandoned building site in the centre of a shop in the city centre. So I'd been out drinking with my mates. I'm walking back home, and I just lived on the other side of the shopping area, the shopping mall. And I'm cutting through the way I'd normally cut through, and there's building a new multi-storey car park. So I'm walking through, and I end up on a building site, and I don't know how I got on it. And I'm like, I need to get off this now because I need to go to bed. I've had far too much to drink. I'm like, and I couldn't get off. I couldn't find my way back out.
Oh my God.
And do you know where they have the big fencing and they have the big rubber feet at the bottom and they've got the clamps linking them all together? Well, there's a bit of a gap. So this is my understanding of physics. So my idea was grab the bottom, because I pictured myself as being as strong as a Hulk at this point, is to grab it, throw it up in the air, and then run underneath before it comes down and lands on top of me. Like that, in my head, I'm weighing it up so if I throw it up and I just scoot under, I'll be all right. Then I'm thinking, but how fast am I? What if I get stuck? And I'm contemplating it. I'm probably there, and they've got these CCTV things.
They're probably laughing hysterically.
Yeah. Probably.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, Joe, you're just trying to work out the mathematics behind it, or like what will work.
The symbols
I'm like,
floating all around your head.
So I thought if I throw it up and do like an Indiana Jones underneath, but what if it comes down and cuts me in half? So I had all that going on in my head, whilst being very drunk, whilst wanting to get home. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't stay here till they turn up. If this was a Friday night, I'd be there till Monday morning. And so I went walking round a bit, and I'm still thinking, I'm just going to have to throw and run. That was all I could think. Anyway, I found a gap, where the clamps are not quite tightened up. So I managed to prise that apart, push the 2 bits of fence and like shimmy through it.
How the hell
Like,
did you get in?
I don't know. But there was a couple behind me, an elderly couple that were walking back. They must have been to the cinema or so at the theatre. And they was like just in front of me, and I walked round following this path. I turn around, they'd gone, and I'm on a fucking building site, no idea how to get back out.
They were ghosts. You had a time slip, and you walked in before the fence was there.
Probably. But I'm just walking around. I thought I might as well have a look at this car park. I was there for about 20 minutes, honestly.
But it reminded me not to explore abandoned buildings with Andy.
So that was my Urbex experience. That I didn't choose, Urbex chose me.
That does sound like one of those time slip things, though.
Yeah.
Where like
So-
you don't know how you got there. Maybe the aliens picked you up and then they left you just like 10 feet to the left.
We'll leave him there so we can have a laugh, and all the construction guys can have a laugh when they're going on Monday morning.
They were all the way up there, like
But
watching.
it was like, I couldn't phone anyone because it's probably like 2:30, 3 in the morning. And what could I say? I'm stuck in a building site. How do you get in? I don't know. How do you get out? I don't know. It was just, I need to sort this out. I did, obviously. I won't be sat here now. I've literally just got out. I've been there for 10 years. That's my urbexing experience.
That's funny.
That's a good one. I like it.
Adventures with
were.
Andy.
But the worst bit is I was on my own. It won't be so bad if there's someone else with you. You can have a laugh about it, and
Yeah.
they could throw it up while you run underneath.
Yeah, they would have thrown you up and you would have been out of there. Be like,
Yeah.
okay, see you Monday.
Well, my next thing was they would climb over. And I'm really bad at climbing, so
I wish the CCTV people got a shot of you trying to throw it.
they definitely got me trying to work out what the hell was happening.
It's too funny.
See, but it's always when you're not trying. You weren't trying to go
Exactly.
urban exploring.
I was just walking home.
Yeah.
Drunken urban exploring.
I think it's like dumb luck, Andy. Like, you don't mean to do these things. You just happen across these like, crazy experiences.
You know why? It's my date birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm stupid and immature, according to Nicole. And her made-up book.
I didn't make it up. I will tell you who wrote it. You can have words with them.
I shall.
So stuff we did. Did I tell you about the birthday book?
I don't think you did.
I'll get Trump involved. If he can get people off a red card, he can get my date of birth changed.
Well, it'll depend what his birthday is. If he has a good one, there's no change in that book.
He can change mine. Just mine. I'm not bothered about anyone else's.
There was a birthday book that kind of tells you, like, based on your birthday, your personality traits and things like that. And I was reading everybody's, and everybody had really nice ones, really great ones.
Absolutely amazing.
And then we get to Andy's birthday, and it says, you have a childlike sense of wonder, but you're immature.
Basically,
I think your work is the greatest, but it's not.
You need to grow up and sort your life out.
It just completely roasted him.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow.
And I didn't preview any of these, so I'm just reading them live, and I'm just like, it was terrible.
Now I want to know mine.
It's not worth it. Don't do it, Stephanie. Don't. You might send you into a hole.
I'm okay with that.
Take a picture of it for you. But it was really funny.
Well, I think whoever wrote that book has no idea what they're talking about. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they're famous or what. Just they chat rubbish.
It's probably like their ex's birthday or something. So they're like, I'm going to write this one really bad.
Yeah.
But the other 364 days were bang on.
Yeah.
Just this one.
They were all like
any other random day, and it was.
And nice.
Yeah. Mine is like, what a pathetic person. You need to start your life out and grow up. Stop acting like a child. All right. Wow.
That is hilarious.
Because all the other ones, they have a little bit of like a strengths and weaknesses, but it's like a
Yes.
job interview weakness. It's like you're a little bit of a perfectionist or you care too much. Andy was like, you're literally a child.
Well, my strength was,
Poor
well, you're
Andy.
breathing. My strength was, well, you're breathing, aren't you? It's so much stupid like that. Oh,
Wow.
I know, honestly, it was that bad. I'm not exaggerating. It was,
Wow. Yeah, just be thankful that you breathe every day. Wow.
yeah, I know.
Damn.
So, there we have it.
Somebody was having a rough day when they wrote that one.
Yeah. Yeah, like people with horoscopes
Yeah.
who have it out for ex-lovers zodiac signs.
Mhm.
Goodness.
I will say some zodiac signs are just bad. Bad zodiac signs. Stay away from them at all costs.
My zodiac sign's good. Just the day I was born is shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody
think-
loves Aquarius. So.
The day, the month, and the year. It's to do with the year as well. It's not just the day and date.
Yeah, it has to do with the time and your location even, like everything. There's so many things that go into like an astrological chart reading. So, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do all that, so that's how I know they're chatting rubbish.
Yeah, there's like all these different, there's like 12 different houses and
I
all
have a
kinds of stuff.
stellum.
Yeah. Hmm?
I have a stellum. That means you have a bunch of signs in a bunch of, or one sign in a bunch of different houses.
Oh,
Well, yeah, like most, like I never delved too deeply into it because it just irritated me how much there was. I was probably in a mood myself, but like because I'm a Libra sun, my moon is Leo, and my rising is Capricorn. So, like, your big three.
right. I have no idea.
So you know what we're gonna have to do one day on
No.
Alien Gate? We're gonna have to do our charts.
Should we do it on Wednesday?
Yes, a reality check. We're gonna do our charts and see how accurate they are.
There we go.
I've just realised I've just opened the chat. I can see what people are writing now.
Oh.
Yeah.
We got told to her face she wasn't trusted for being a Taurus. The Taurus is shady, man.
Tauruses are just usually bullheaded, but that's not necessarily a bad thing either. So, like my husband and my oldest are both Virgos. My middle is she's a Gemini, and then my littlest one is a Sagittarius, like my mother. And I was like, God help me, I'm in trouble.
See, I don't know the star signs. Well, I know the star signs. I'm not that stupid, but I don't know the meaning of them all. Because I'm Aquarius, which is a water carrier.
Mhm.
So you've got the elementals, earth, air, fire, and water. So I thought, oh, mine's water. No,
We're an air sign.
it's an air sign. Yeah. I'm like, how is it an air sign? A water carrier?
Yeah, it's funny because I'm an air, Libra is an air sign, but there's something very special and magical when I get around like ocean water. So I'm very much in tune with water. So that always like just makes me kind of curious what it is in my chart.
You didn't drown, bitch. You got on the lifeboats.
Hey, not my fault. You weren't in first class, Missy.
We always joke around about being on the Titanic in the past lives. I'm like, I drowned.
I thought it was because you was drinking tea.
I do have Titanic tea.
There you go. That's just seawater, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's a terrible joke. The whole ocean is very weak Titanic tea.
It is.
Oh my God. Did you see they just found that plane?
Mm-hmm.
Like by Puerto Rico or something? It's been missing for like 70 years.
What?
Bermuda Triangle plane.
No, don't tell me. Because now I need to worry about that. And if you start worrying about the Bermuda Triangle, you're not going to worry about next.
You know, the Bermuda Triangle was like a very big, that and quicksand when we were kids.
Yeah.
Adam has a Titanic tattoo.
Quicksand?
Yes,
The
that was
Bermuda
like a big
Triangle
worry for us.
and spontaneous combustion were my 3 biggest fears ever growing up.
Because like the History Channel did all those specials on them, I thought it was going to be a real freaking problem.
The thing is, though, I live like in a city, like it's a lot of greenery, but I was only, I checked out the other day, and I live 2.8 miles from the centre of Manchester in a straight line, right? So why was I worrying about the Bermuda Triangle or quicksand? There was no reason for either because there was none anywhere near me. I was probably nearer the Bermuda Triangle than I was quicksand,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like 5,000 miles away.
Okay, this is the ghost in my house.
Oh,
He just finished his 5-hour driving course.
Wow.
what?
Thought you already knew how to drive.
Do you have to do that in the UK?
What?
You have to do like a 5-hour safety course.
Oh, those
So you
ones.
can take your road test.
Mhm.
No, you just do some lessons and apply for a test and
No, here you got to sit for 5 hours in a class.
minimum. What?
It's
Wow.
a 5-hour
Oh,
class, like specifically you have to take.
you have
We
to
didn't
do
gotta do that in
now.
Alaska.
You have to do your theory, like, and your hazard perception. I passed that long ago. That didn't even exist. You just go out, drive around. They ask you some
Mhm.
5 questions at the end. You tell them whether you pass or not.
Yeah, in Colorado, we didn't. I don't think there was any real big requirements for that. We did have the girls go through a driving school, um, just so that our insurance would be lower when they do that, which
No,
was beneficial.
no. You get your provisional. You go out. You book some. You do your theory first.
Mm-hmm.
You go out. You have your lessons, and then hopefully you pass your test.
Yeah.
In Ireland, what they used to do in Ireland was you get your provisional, you buy a car, you get in it, you put P plates on it, you can drive it for 2 years without ever having to take a test or a lesson. You can
Yeah.
do that 3 times. You can do it for 6 years before ever having to take a lesson.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's changed. That was back in '99. So
Yeah. I don't know what exactly the New York laws are, but I know like in Alaska, you could get your learner's permit at like 14, and you'd have that for 2 years. You could not drive by yourself. You had to drive with a licensed adult. And
yeah,
then at 16, you can get your driver's license.
there are
16, you
places.
can apply for your permit here.
Okay.
And then you have to do like so many hours supervised with a licensed driver in the car, take your 5-hour course, and then
Wow.
you can take your test.
So
Okay.
you can apply for your license now. You can't drive till you're 18,
Mm-hmm.
but you can apply for your license at 16 because when you pass your theory, it lasts for 2 years, so it gives you enough time to practice and get ready to, and then pass your test. But when I did mine, I waited till I got a decent job. I started doing my lessons when I was 18, and then within about 2-3 months, I took my test and passed first time. So I used to pay for my. So you'd have a driving lesson for an hour, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd have like one, maybe 2 a week. £9.50 an hour. That's like $11. Now it's like 40 per hour. My test cost me £21. They cost like 100. I don't know what they cost, 100 and something. I don't know, but it's just stupid amount of money. It's like I got afford to drive now if you had to do all that again.
Right. I don't know if I'd pass my test
Mhm.
now. I barely passed it then. I hit the curb parallel parking and I missed a stop sign, and they were like, "We never want to get in a car with you again. Just take your license and go."
Oh,
Oh my
you know,
gosh.
that isn't that far off from mine. I reversing round the corner, I curbed it coming back round, doing a turn in the road. I hit a bin, but it was hanging over the curb. I didn't hit the curb, the back of the car hit the wheelie bin. And then when he was asking me the questions at the end, he was showing me these road signs. I'm like, don't know. He goes, what does it look like? I went, it's like a T junction. He went, please say you passed. And then he couldn't get out of the car quick enough. So I'm like, okay. So, yeah.
Holy crap, you're at an hour already.
I know.
That
Oh,
goes
we are.
so quick.
I know, we could just sit here and chat all night because that's how it goes.
Well, I can't
Yeah.
sit here and chat all night.
No, you can't. You need to rest your voice and you need to put some honey in your tea.
Yes, Mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, Andy, you want to tell anybody who might not know where they can find you, where they can find us on Wednesdays?
So you can find us on Alienate UK on the YouTube channel. We have hit over 7,000 subscribers now. So that's still going up. We're getting
Awesome.
more likes, more views, getting a lot more people commenting. Next week we'll be back to normal. So it's 8 p.m. UK time, Monday and Friday, and 8:30 on a Wednesday. So that'll be 3 p.m. EST and 3:30 EST. And there are the odd ones that are thrown in here and there, but that's more to accommodate the guests that can't get on certain days. So that's why I'm doing the one tomorrow with Bredos at 8 p.m. because he's traveling between locations.
Awesome.
So if you just type Alienate UK into Google, be on there somewhere.
Yeah. Yep. Follow along.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, but I'm not really using TikTok anymore because my Instagram's like, I've got over 11,000 followers on there now. So that's picked up.
Awesome.
I think that's picked up via YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
It went up, then it dropped back down, then shot back up again. So I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah.
But then Facebook's going up and up. So
Awesome.
Social
Very
media.
good. Yeah.
doing something right somewhere.
Yeah.
Not getting trapped on building sites.
We have fun. We have a lot of good guests over on Alienate, which was where I met a lot of the guests that we've had here, and a lot of people in the chat came over. So if you aren't watching, make sure you check it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So next week on the show we have It's Explored, who we were just at the Catskill Game Farm with this past weekend. So they're going to be on next Wednesday, same time, same place here at 8:30. We also have Kestrel Taverns next week on Thursday. So anybody that's wants to pop into Kingston, come sit with us. We're gonna, buy a drink at the bar. You can sit and chat ghosts. We're gonna be doing our show from when we were on the news station Haunted Tri-State.
Yeah.
We're gonna be having that showing.
News
So you get
12
to see
original
us.
series, Haunted Tri-State.
Yeah, so and then we have some other stuff coming up too. So just follow along on our pages. We've got, the
Jacob
Walden
T.
House.
Walden House coming up on the 1st.
And Anne-Marie's going to be kind of a guest medium with us that time too. So it's going to be exciting. We've got a lot of stuff coming up, especially coming up on spooky time. So follow our page, Full Moon Paranormal, get all the deets.
Yep. And if you are going to be in Gettysburg this weekend, make sure you come say hi.
Yeah.
So we can take a pic and tag you in it.
A tattoo.
Sorry guys, I'm not going to be at Gettysburg. So I'm going on vacation next week. So I'm staying home to do vacation packing and all that stuff.
We can just sneak you in our trunk. Just do a drive by. No, and to end the show on this note, no, I have not seen Andy wiggle his ears yet.
Oh.
Do you want to see?
Yes.
Yes, we want to see.
All right. I'll do it.
Andy is a cryptid. Thank you for that, baby with a laser.
Yeah.
I cannot wiggle my ears, but I can wiggle my eyebrows.
Oh, that's this is what I was saying. If you ever start off trying to move your ears, you always start off moving your eyebrows. Eventually,
I got that down.
Hey, no,
Got that
Yeah,
part
the
down.
eyebrow thing.
3 years it took me. 2-3 years.
It's a little harder for me to do the eyebrows because of the Botox for my migraines, but I always had a killer look with my eyebrow.
Just try and move that bit. Yeah, so need the side, not the top.
And
Be
last but not
practical.
least, we always say one good thing that happened to us this past week. So Andy will give you a minute to think of something. Nicole, you want to say something?
I am gonna say, even though I got sick as a fucking dog from it, this weekend was really great. Getting to go out on the game farm, getting to hang out with Sean. He is just a wealth of knowledge, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Totally worth this.
Yes. I was not a fan of going to the game farm because I'm afraid of snakes and ticks, but I'm so glad that I went. We had such a great time. I'm gonna have to see if that was a tick that came off my ear a little bit ago. Because now I'm gonna be freaking out. So I may not go back to the Catskill game farm. We shall see. But just I've been at home with my daughter and she's been kicking my butt at Bluey Monopoly. So we've been having some mommy Isabel time. So really thankful for that. Andy?
So I will go with the 24-hour podcast. Not to rub it in, it's just I know Nicole was really ill because I was speaking to Sean as well, and he was saying about how bad she was. So
Yeah.
we had in total over the 2 days just short of 6,000 views and about 300 likes and a ton of comments. And although literally every single guest messaged me saying thank you so much for having me on, really did enjoy it, and
That's great.
I have also decided I'm never doing a 24-hour one again.
Now he's gonna do a 48.
No, but I will do 8-hour ones because it's Alien 8-hour UK. There you go.
80 hours.
8 hours. That's easy.
80 hours. 8 days
8.
straight.
Great.
That is insane.
We'll see. He also said we're not doing Fridays anymore. He also said we're not doing Wednesdays. He said we're not having guests. I don't believe a word that comes out of this man's mouth.
Well, I start off with the intention of doing that, but then it changes. Like someone will message me saying, "Oh, can I come on?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to bring it on a Wednesday. I'll do it on a Friday." So, what I wanted to tell you, if it's all right, quickly.
Mhm.
Wednesdays we're going to start having guests on, so Wednesdays is going to be the new Friday. So I'm going to still do the Fridays because 8 o'clock works perfect for me.
Mm-hmm.
If you could get out of work, you can more than welcome to jump on. So,
but it's cool that way. I don't have to miss all the guests.
Exactly. So Wednesdays we're going to start having guests on as of, well, do you want to name the person that's coming on? I know you said before.
So we are going to have Thomas Patrick Gormley, the shaman, and Nastasia from Wardruna. They're going to be our guests in August. So they were in the chat before. I'm not sure if they're still here, but really looking forward to speaking with them.
So they are guesting on the 19th, but on the 14th, on the Friday, we've got Brandon Thomas and Dawn Lester coming on, and that's going to be at 8:30 because that's been far too long since they've been on.
Yes. They're just like nuggets of
They are
wisdom.
They are word wizards.
They are. They are.
Yeah.
I like how Brandon just puts on like his teacher hat and he's like, give me the screen and look at this and look at that and look at that. I love it.
And he makes us breathe in a good way.
Yes.
Just real quick too, on August 5th on our show, we are going to be having now she's not my professor. Everybody knows I just finished sociology and psychology classes, going to college, and she's not my professor now, so she can come on the show and she's going to be talking about UAP sightings. So I am going to be posting a link that she sent to me with some fabulous information if everybody wants to kind of get a little heads up and a little jump start on it. So.
Cool.
Very cool. Yeah. And if I talk anymore tonight, guys,
yes,
I have no voice going into the weekend because you see it's kind of fading here.
Yes.
Nicole's gonna be walking around Gettysburg with little notepads.
I'm gonna put like a whiteboard around my neck.
You should. Yeah.
No, get the LED and you can change it.
Yes. I'm gonna get the LED hat that like.
Yeah. T-shirt.
There we go. Perfect.
Sorry.
And I don't have an outro because Andy hasn't made me one yet.
Okay.
Andy hasn't done a lot of things yet.
No, but thank you for coming on.
Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Like over in our neck of the woods, kind of,
Yeah.
even though it's super late for you.
Yeah, we
Oh,
appreciate it.
I like it. It's different.
Yeah,
It's good. Yeah.
that's good because we don't have to worry about filters. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
Hey.
And we do.
Participating.
Yeah.
All right. Good night,
Good
everybody.
night,
We'll see
everyone.
you.
Thanks for joining.